All right, guys, welcome back to the Metabolic Aftershock. In this workout, we're going after the back and the shoulders. Let's bring it into our warm-up. We're gonna do 4 squats, followed by 4 twists, followed by 4 push-ups. You guys follow the trainers, follow along with them. I wanna talk to you a little bit about what aftershock is. There's a scientific term called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. That is the scientific name for the metabolic aftershock. And what it does and what it is when you exercise at an intense level, you turn on all this metabolic machinery that makes it so you will burn fat, not just during the workout, but when you go home and sit on the couch, up to 24 to 48 hours later. And not just burn fat, but shape muscle. That's what it's really all about, this metabolic aftershock, this EPOC effect. And so what we want you to do is push hard in this workout. But when you push intensely, you're going to need to rest. That's why the rest is so important. You can't push hard without resting, all right? Rest and work go hand in hand. That's how you get this EPOC, this aftershock effect, okay? It gives you a fat burn. It gives you shaping your muscles. It's beautiful that way, okay, guys? We're gonna start now. 30 seconds left in your cool down, your warm up rather. Here we go, here we go. Getting that warm up in, getting that warm up in. Nice. Notice on the form here, as we're warming up, nice low squat that Tara has. She's keeping her toes pointed straight out, right? And we want you to get a little bit lower on that, Steven. There you go. Good, so everything, even in the warm-up, I want you guys paying attention to good form. We got 15 seconds, we're getting into this workout. Good job, good job. Here we go, guys, here we go. 10 more seconds, we're getting started. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. First exercise, watch the trainers. It's a windshield wiper exercise. Watch over here. Steven is gonna get his legs up. He's gonna push his palms down into the ground. He's gonna go over to one side and then the other. Now your opposite back will be working. So when he's over here to the right, this side is working. Good job. Notice how Gary is getting a little bit more advanced. He goes really far over here, right? This is your advanced trainer. Watch him for the advanced movements. Watch Steven for the beginner movements, and Tara will have your intermediate moves. They're all gonna go at their own pace. This is a deceiving move right here, right? Because you really gotta squeeze through the back. Good, 5 seconds right here. 4, 3, 2, come up, lunge position. Stepping out, I want forward lunges on one side, and then forward lunges on the other side. Good job. Nice work, nice work. Good, good. Nice job, 4 on either side. That's the way, that's the way. Remember, you got 4 reps. You always keep your own count on this, guys. Just getting this workout started. Here we go. I want good form. Pushing through the heels. Pushing through the heels. Good. Lift those toes up just slightly, Gary, so you're all in that heel. That'll throw your balance off a little bit, but it makes it a little tougher. 10 seconds right here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, watch this move. It's gonna be dive bombers and a breaststroke exercise. You guys at home, watch this closely. Don't rush yourself. Good. Look at Tara's nice form on this. Comes up, back up and push. If she needs to rest here, she's gonna do it, because this is a very tough movement. Notice how Steven can drop to his knees here if he needs to. If this gets too tough for him, he can drop to his knees and do it that way as well. Good job. Look at that swim movement, just like you're in the ocean. Breaststroke, really squeeze through the back. Breaststroke, good, squeeze through the back. Nice form, nice form. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, turn it over on your back. Hip thrust, both feet down. You got 4 hip thrusts, and then 4 with your back into the ground. Watch the trainers if you're confused. Notice how on the hip thrust, palms are down, pushing into the ground, activating the back. Now look at Tara. She goes right into that move. Look how she's lifting her body up off the mat, squeezing through the back. 4 hip thrusts, then 4 elbows down and back up. Good. Good form on everything, guys. Remember, this workout's about intensity. You push hard, you rest hard. Push until you can't, rest until you can. Nice job. 5 seconds right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, rolling over, pulsing push-ups, pulsing push-ups. Remember the burn. This is gonna get your burn. Notice how Steven can go from the knees. He comes down to the middle, and it's up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, getting that burn through the chest. What's that burn do? That burn releases HGH. That's the way to rest, Tara. HGH, human growth hormone. That's what that burn's doing. That's the way to get it, Gary. That's the way to get it. Push, push, push. Rest when you need it. Good job, good job, good job. There's a reason for everything in here. We're stimulating that metabolic smoke right now, getting that smoke going through the chest. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Back to those windshield wipers, guys. Now you watch these trainers, they're gonna rest when they need to rest. They do not rush it. They rest, and when they rest, they take a quality rest. I want you guys at home to do the same thing. When you rest, it's quality rest, so you can do quality work. Nice job, good job, Tara. When you come back over that side, squeeze through here. That's where the movement's happening. Good work, good work. Good job. Keeping that head down, Gary, and looking straight up towards the ceiling. There you go. Nice work. I want you to push hard. I want you to rest hard. Push until you can't. Rest until you can. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come up into those static lunges. You guys are looking good. Static lunges. Watch Gary takes a big step out. Big step. That's the way. Chest out. Good. Good work. Quality repetitions always. 4 reps on each side. 4 reps, then you switch. Good job, good job. Hang in there, hang in there. Want you to push hard and I want you to rest hard. Notice how Steven here, if you need to, if you're a beginner, he can alter his range of motion. If you have bad knees, all you have to do is don't go down all the way. He just changes his range of motion to stay out of pain. Good work, good work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, dive bombers and breaststroke. You guys at home, don't get confused. Watch your trainers. It's gonna take you a couple rounds to get these. These are tricky moves. These are tricky moves. This is one of the toughest movements you can do. Notice how Steven already took a rest there for a second. Really tough. You may not be able to get all 4 of these at once, and that's the purpose. Rest if you need to. Push, that's the way to rest, Tara. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, good job. Good. Think about when you come up in that breaststroke, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Squeeze those shoulder blades, just like you're pinching a quarter back there, holding that in place. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Coming into those hip thrusts. Hip thrust, 4 repetitions. And then back raise, 4 repetitions. Good. Lift those toes off that mat a little, Gary. There you go. There you go. What Gary does, he lifts the toes up so he has the pressure in his heels. Good job. Nice work. Nice work. On this back push, eyes on the ceiling, guys. You guys at home, I want eyes on the ceiling, protecting that neck. Yeah, here we go. Getting into it now, getting into it. 4 reps of each. 4 reps of each. Your pace, always keeping your own count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Coming into Superman position, pulsing reps. You guys at home, watch these pulsing repetitions. Watch Tara, she's gonna come up and she's gonna pulse. She's holding that position. Back is tight, glutes are tight, hamstrings are tight, all throughout there. She's pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. When she needs to rest, she takes that breather. Steven can alter it to make it easier by just leaving his feet down here. You beginners, just leave your feet down. Good. See how Gary's getting after it. He needs to rest. The harder you push like Gary's doing, the more you're gonna have to rest. Here we go. Squeeze. Squeeze, Tara, that's the way to rest. Get back into when you're ready. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to windshield wiper, second to the last round. Here we go, guys, here we go. Yeah. Come on. Windshield wipers. Don't forget, be mindful. Pushing your hands down into the floor. I want your back activated. Good. Nice job. Here we go. Good. Looking good. Push hard, rest hard. Remember, this is about intensity. It's about EPOC. It's about delivering that afterburn and that shaping effect to your muscles. That's what we want right here. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Coming into that static lunge position. Coming up. 4 lunges on one side. 4 lunges on the other side. Good form. Nice job. Imagine there's a string connecting your chest to the wall in front of you. Notice how Tara stands nice and tall. That back knee drops down to the ground. Nice work, Tara. Good form, good form. Nice job, nice job. Hang in there, guys. Hang in there. 4 reps on one side, 4 reps on the other. We're not pacing in this workout. We push hard, we rest hard. Quality work leads to quality rest. Quality rest leads to quality work. Good work, good work, good work. Hang in there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Coming into those dive bombers and breaststroke exercise. 3rd round on this one, you guys. I know this one is tough. This is a super tough movement. You guys at home, take your rest. Watch your form. Don't get sloppy on me. Do not get sloppy on me. Stay in it. Remember, quality repetitions or no repetitions. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way. Good, good. Watch that breaststroke exercise. Just like Gary swimming in the ocean, squeezing the whole time. Squeezing the whole time. Nice job. Squeeze tight, squeeze tight. 10 seconds, guys, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hip thrust, hip thrust, hip thrust, and back raises. 4 of each. 4 of each. Good. Nice, Steven. Notice how Steven comes up, toes slightly elevated, pushing those heels into the ground and squeezes the butt up there at the top. Get those glutes involved. The butt muscle's a big muscle, burns a lot of calories. I want you squeezing it. Good. And on that back raise, protect your neck. Eyes right up towards the ceiling. Good work, good work, good work. Hang in there, hang in there. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Nice, nice, nice. Push, rest, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay down there. Elbows into the mat, pulse. Come up and pulse. What do I mean by pulse, guys? You guys at home, I mean come up and you're up an inch, down an inch. Look how Gary stays right in there, keeping all that pressure. Tara, that's the way to rest. See how Tara rests and then she takes her time. She takes her time. She does not rush. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, yes, you guys are getting that burn now. Gary's loving me over there, aren't you, Gary? Good job. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. Hang in there, guys. I know it's tough. Rest and get back into it. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last round, last round. Coming up, windshield wipers, windshield wipers. Stay down there. Good job. Up, over to the side. Squeeze. Good work. Squeeze. Good work. Good work. You guys getting this by now. You at home, you should be getting this, but don't get sloppy. As you get tired, there's a tendency to get sloppy. I don't want that to happen. You get sloppy, you need to rest. Don't forget, arms back into the floor. Notice how Gary's resting more now towards the end of the workout. Why? Because he's pushing harder and he needs more rest to push hard. That's the way to rest, Tara. Good job. Good, 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 good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Coming up into those static lunges. 4 lunges on one side. 4 lunges on the other side. Good. Nice job. Stay strong. I know you guys are getting fatigued. This is where it counts. You're in your last round. Stay tight. Stay focused. Stay tight. Stay focused. Don't get sloppy. Remember, push until you can't. Rest until you can. That's how you get that EPOC effect. That's how you get that shaping afterburn effect. You gotta push, you gotta rest. Good work. That's the way to shake it out, Steven. As soon as you're ready, get back into it. Don't rush yourself. Good work, good work. 10 seconds here, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to your favorites, dive bombers and breaststroke. You guys have been loving this one all day. Here we go, here we go. Stay focused, you guys at home. Stay focused. Don't get sloppy on me now, right? Even if you have to do 1 repetition at a time, I want crisp repetitions. Nice and crisp. 4 reps, followed by 4 reps. Keep your count. Good. There you go. Nice and crisp, Gary. I'd like to see that. Stay tight. Remember, you always got the knees down option. Steven's demoing that for you. Good job, good job, good job. This is a tough one, isn't it? That's the way, Tara. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Big swim. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Back to hip thrust. Hip thrust and back raises. Hip thrust and back raises. Yeah, you guys are loving me now. Come on, you're almost there. We're almost there. Coming down to the wire. 4 hip thrusts, 4 back raises. That's the way. Notice Gary's going to rep those out. He's also going to start resting more because he's working harder. Yeah, dig, 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 dig. But don't forget to rest. Push hard, but don't forget to rest. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Looking good. Coming down to the wire, guys. Coming down to the wire. Nice, nice, nice. Good work, good work, good work. Squeeze. Take your rest when you need it. I want to see you rest. I love it when you rest. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. On your feet. Last one. Here we go. Right here. Lunge position pulse. Pulse. Get that burn. Last little bit. Last 45 seconds. Burn. Burn. Stay low. Stay low and burn. Stay low and burn. Stay low and burn. Yeah, there's that metabolic smoke right there. Creating that smoke signal right there. Human growth hormone coming at you right there. Here we go. Here we go. Stay with it. Stay with it. Another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Switch legs. Switch legs. Burn, 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 burn. Get back down there. Rest if you need it. Last 20 seconds. Good. Push, push, push. Rest when you need it. Rest when you need it. Last little bit. That's the way to rest. Get back into when you're ready. Last 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Nice job. Good work, Steven. Good work. Good work, Tara. Gary, nice job. You guys at home, get your cool down in. You got 2 options, okay? Get your cool down in. Go for a walk, full body stretch, or go over to the burnout section. If you want a little bit of extra burn, go to the burnout section, hit that, you're good. Great job today, guys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.